You saying, hey, yo, I still want to slap them cheeks. Gang, gang. It's good for me.
Hey, aquí tenemos a Joyce, somebody special from the Pero Like family.
Oh my God, my sweet, sweet Gadiel. How are you, my love?
And we're going to take a test together.
Ooh,
where we find out our love language.
Ooh, you trying to get the tea? We're trying to get deep at the party, Gadiel.
Yo, you know, since we had such a special date before, I feel like, you know what? I think you and me got the perfect chemistry to make this shit happen.
You're right, that date was fire. That's why you won. I know a little bit about love languages, like how you express or want to receive love. I remember it took over the world like a couple years ago. It was a big trend. Do you know what your love languages are?
Never got into it. I heard about it, but I was like, I don't believe that shit.
Why were you so against it?
It sounds like some white people shit. I ain't gonna lie.
You know, it's definitely white people shit, but you know.
All right, so we're gonna get this thing started. What are you expecting to get from this?
I'm gonna find better ways to let my hoes know how to treat me. That's the goal. What about you?
I want to give this a try. I want to walk into this with an open mind, and you know, if I learn something about myself, then I can apply it and talk to my partner about it. You know what I'm saying?
Okay, we love a communicative king.
Tú sabes cómo es. All right, so there are 5 love languages. Which is yours?
So when you have a bad day, what makes you feel better? Hanging out with friends, talking it through with a friend, retail therapy, having someone cook dinner for me, or getting a big hug from someone I love. Which one is it for you, Gadiel?
I'm gonna be honest, hanging out with friends, every time I'm stressed out, I feel like I need to be around my tribe, my people. And that's how I feel better.
I think for me, it's definitely talking it through with a friend. Really just saying all the crazy thoughts in my head is the only way that I feel like my day gets better.
I still find it uncomfortable to open up to somebody, but I go, let's have this conversation.
And I think it's really hard for a lot of men, especially in the Latinx diaspora, who just really were raised to be so macho and not have feelings, but you do have feelings, and your feelings are valid and they're beautiful. And I hope that you are able to express your heart's desires one day.
Thank you, Joyce. That was very sweet of you. Question number 2. All right. Which sounds like the best to celebrate your birthday?
Drunk.
Big hugs from all of my loved ones. Receiving lots and lots of birthday cards. Definitely not me, because I don't like to mess in my house. Someone making my bed and doing all my chores for the week. You know what? That's an assistant. The other option, I don't care about gifts. I just want to hang out with my friends and family. And the last one is getting a very special and personal birthday gift.
Honestly, for me, I would love to get a very special and personal gift, like homemade. I like homemade gifts or experiences more than actual gifts. I don't care about gifts, just hanging out with my tribe, my people.
I picked the same one. And the reason why, because I don't care about gifts at all. Like, matter of fact, I don't like people giving me gifts. But then I'm like, God damn, I gotta find a place for this shit. I don't got enough cabinets, y'all.
The next question is, which quality is most important in a partner? Loyalty, sense of humor, intelligence, level-headedness, and kindness. I'm gonna say loyalty.
Loyalty.
Hands down. Sense of humor is important to me. Intelligence is so important to me. Level-headedness and kindness. All these qualities I want, but it actually means nothing if you don't have the foundation of having true loyalty.
I could live without somebody with a sense of humor, intelligence, level-headedness, and kindness, but I cannot live without loyalty, especially coming from a household where nobody trusted each other. You know, it's even hard for me to trust anybody. So, loyalty. What do you think is your biggest flaw as a partner? I'm too type A. I get too comfortable. I can be forgetful. I'm not the best at communicating. I get pissed off easily. I was thinking I get pissed off easily, but like I've been more patient lately. Especially moving to California. California teaches you patience. So I'm in New York, like I ain't fuck that. But I could be forgetful.
I think for me, I'm bad at communicating. We grew up in very similar households, and it's just like, I'm not the best at like expressing how I feel, especially if I feel like it shows my flaws or my weaknesses. Because when it comes to the hoes, you know, they never need to see daddy cry.
That's true.
So it's definitely something that I'm working on communicating and over-expressing myself.
Pick your ideal date. Going to a bar for some drinks and pool. Staying in and watching a movie. A fancy candlelight dinner. making dinner together, going to some sort of live show.
I'm going to say going to a bar for some drinks and a pool because I'm a city girl.
Okay. I would say making dinner together.
So rom-com-y.
I've done candlelight dinner, gone to like live shows and done all this extra shit. But there's nothing like the experience of cooking with somebody. That's something that we did on tribal days.
You know what? That just sounds like you want to get like eat and then have a little bit of dessert at the house. But I'll let you have your beautiful ass explanation for it.
Yeah, that's true. I like the dessert after. You know what I'm saying?
What's a big turnoff for you on a date?
Ooh.
If my date is rude to the waiter, if my date shows up late, if my date constantly checks their phone, if my date isn't the cuddly type, if my date doesn't like the restaurant I've chosen.
For me, I would say if you're rude to the waiter.
Yeah, if you're rude to the waiter, you're gonna be rude to me. I agree on that. Yeah. You can check your phone. You can come late. I'm late too. We're gonna be late together. If my date doesn't like the restaurant, that's all right. We can eat somewhere else because you paying.
Which will be a deal breaker for you in a relationship? My partner criticizes me in a non-constructive way. Ooh. My partner forgets my birthday, anniversary, date night, and etc. My partner doesn't make me a priority. I don't see my partner for long periods of time. My partner isn't being intimate with me.
That's hard.
That's a hard one.
I don't know how it is in Dominican culture, but in Haitian culture, we criticize everything that the other person does. We're so goddamn judgmental. Like, I don't know if I want that in my romantic relationship, but the not getting any hoodie-cuddy, we're friends. I'm still gonna say my partner criticizing me in a non-constructive way because I could take constructive criticism. But if you're like making fun of me as a joke when we're with our friends or I'm doing something like all the time, I can't deal with that.
I think, or I don't see my partner for long periods of time. I'm at prideful, son.
You are that prideful.
If a shorty doesn't call me for a long time, I am not calling her.
I think you should do the long periods of time. You seem more pain towards it.
I don't know. Isn't being intimate with me. All right, let me do that. The periods of time. What's the best present your partner could give you? 2 tickets to see your favorite band? Breakfast in bed? Ooh. A little love note? Oh, that's nice. A back massage? Ooh. Nice jewelry.
This is hard. I actually would rather do a little love note.
What? Out of all that shit?
I'm one of those girly girls who are like, you still like me, right? Like, this is the whole thing. And so for me, you saying, hey, yo, I still want to slap them cheeks. Gang, gang. It's good for me. And the breakfast in bed, I'm a messy eater in bed. So I really should be eating in bed. And the jewelry, I'm not a jewelry queen. You know, I wear my 99-cent store earrings from the beauty supply store, and that's it.
You know what? I think I'm the same. Now that you put it all together, that all makes sense. I don't care about eating in my bed.
Yeah, it's very clean.
I need it at the fucking table. But I think love note will be more meaningful.
What would upset you the most? Not being the best at something, someone I love forgets my birthday, my significant other doesn't want to kiss me, one of my friends avoids me, not being helpful when I'm clearly struggling. Okay, Ooh. This one's hard.
This one's a hard one.
I don't care if my boo forgets my birthday. I don't care about not being the best of some because I grew up Haitian, so I always think that there's more that I could learn from anything. My significant other doesn't want to kiss me. Whoa. Yeah. And then one of my friends avoids me. Not being helped when I'm clearly struggling. I feel like that's a communication thing. I feel if you're like, hey, I need some help. You know how our mothers would always be cleaning the house? They'd be like, nobody helps me. You know what? I'm going to die. Like, just say, sis, come help me. So it's between those two for me. What about you?
Damn, I'm between my significant other doesn't want to kiss me. I feel like, why you want to fucking kiss me? What the fuck?
Yeah.
I got something in my teeth. Not being helped when I'm clearly struggling. Like,
you're such a Sagittarius.
Why?
Because my mother's the same way, Gadiel. But you want people to be a goddamn mind retards. I'm going to be petty and say my significant other doesn't want to kiss me.
Man, yeah, because I'll be pissed. You don't want to
you ain't gonna, you expect no kind of hugs in the bedroom for weeks.
Yeah, for real, son. For me, you don't want to kiss mine. Also, there has been situations, times that I don't want to kiss a girl. I'm like, ooh, I say I'm done kissing. You got no lips, son.
Well, you say, hey, I don't have no lips. But don't just sit here and put the hand in the face and all that shit. I hate that.
I'm gonna say not being helpful. I'm completely struggling. What's your biggest turn on? When someone special remembers the little things I say. Ooh, I like that. When someone special gives me a massage. Ooh. When someone special makes me breakfast in bed. When someone special gets me the gift I've always wanted. Ooh, I don't know if a gift is gonna turn me on. When someone special is comfortable just cuddling with me and watching a movie. You pick.
When someone is comfortable just cuddling up with me and watching a movie.
All right. Why is that?
Again, a gift I've always wanted. The only thing I want is love and affection. So that's why I picked the cuddles.
I pick when someone special gives me a massage. I'm like, you touching me? Ooh, I'm ready to go.
Oh man, you're such a man.
We're gonna go down.
When do you feel the most relaxed? When I'm taken care of, when I'm positively reassured by someone, when I could just chill out on the couch with someone I love, when I cuddle with someone I love before bed, when someone I love gives me a present that they know will make me smile, when I'm taken care of.
For real. When you taken care of, you're like, okay, this person gives a fuck.
Gosh, I feel like especially you and I, we take care of so many different people. People kind of forget that we need to be taken care of too. And like we would also like to be like hugged or like made food or like just not seen as someone who has to give. And it's nice to receive something sometimes. So
yeah, I feel like I'm always a giver. I'm always giving to everyone, you know, but it's also nice to be like, oh yeah, you know what? I'm gonna take care of you because you always looked out for me. And lastly, which saying about love do you think is the truest? No matter how busy you are, if you really care, you'll find time for someone. A true relationship of two imperfect people refusing to give up on each other. Every day, love is a choice. Affection is always greater than perfection. At the end of the day, you can focus either on what's tearing you apart or what's keeping you together. Which one will you pick?
A true relationship is two imperfect people refusing to give up on each other.
At the end of the day, we could focus either on what's tearing us apart or what's keeping us together. Because I feel like, I remember when I was in my relationship, my past relationship, I was always talking to her like, why are we always arguing? Why are we always focusing on the bad? Why we never focus on the positive? I was so traumatized that I remember I was happy a month later. And I was like, why am I happy? Oh, you know why? Because I'm not arguing with nobody.
My results was words of affirmation. You feel most loved when others offer you praise, recognition, appreciation. You feel the most engaged when you're heard positively, affirmed by others, especially those whose opinion you care about the most.
I can see that.
And I'm very low maintenance. I don't need the gifts. Maybe trips. I would like trips instead of gifts, but I really feel like I just need to know that I'm loved. What about you?
Okay, acts of service. As someone whose love language is acts of service, you find it most attractive when your significant other shows you that you two are a team. I feel like, you know, that defines me, and I like that. And the reason why, because you live in LA and everybody's like, a lot of these people care about dating a superstar than being with somebody that's loyal. So I feel like LA is very superficial.
Yes, LA is very superficial and very much of who you are. It's so interesting dating in LA because everybody just wants the person who's the next best thing.
Exactly.
They stop their own blessing. Because I was a blessing to a lot of these hoes. They didn't know.
They didn't know. They wasn't ready for you, girl.
They wasn't ready for the queen. They was not ready. I think this taught me a lot about myself, but it also taught me a lot about you. And you are such a lovable, goopster. And I'm so happy that I know that you need acts of service. So for your birthday, I'll go pick you something up from your favorite grocery store or something.
Ooh.
Follow, like.